Hey friends, I am excited to announce today that we are looking at purchasing a new property. I know it sounds crazy. With everything going on, who would think that right now we would step into something new? You know, it's like, just hold on, see how things pan out. And it's like, you know what? God's been doing something crazy in our lives, and this journey has been so incredible. Many of you have been on the journey with us as Here Be Lions, and you'll know that October 6th this last year, we launched HopeUC Nashville, and it has been such an incredible journey. God has added so many incredible people to our lives, and through services on the weekend and through being able to do community through the week and being able to do streaming video, so many of you have gotten to get on and be a part of it. We've obviously been meeting at a bunny barn, and we outgrew that bunny barn so fast. And I think we all knew it's gonna grow, but I don't think we could have seen what God was gonna do and how many amazing people He was gonna add to us so quickly. And every family, it seemed like, had 4 or 5 kids. And so even our kids ministry just exploded. And so we had to start thinking, like, what's next? What do we do? And we've talked about building. We have amazing landlords. We've been leasing a property. It's gorgeous, and they have been amazing to let us do what we need. But as we've been talking to the city, it seems like it's gonna be a really long journey, and we don't feel like that's what God has for us. We still weren't sure what to do, but a couple weeks ago, I had about 6 texts saying, hey, have you seen this property? And the first 5, I was like, of course, yeah, it's an amazing property. I've been there, I know what it's like. And the 6th text I got did something to me. It did something deep in me. And so I told Gina, I was like, maybe we should go check it out. And so we walked on a place called Homestead Manor. It is right in the center of our city. It is right in the middle of Thompson Station. Main Street runs right in front of it. But it is 50 beautiful acres backed up to about 200 acres of preserved land. One of the reasons it's preserved because this property is very historical. The house that sits on is about 6,600 square feet, and they started building in 1799. They finished it in 1819. And one of the battles of the Civil War happened there, and the story is amazing, and there's too much to get into right now. But I will tell you this: on that land, a lot of men died, both sides, north and south. And here's what happened. They took men from both sides and pulled them into that house, and they turned that house into a hospital. And it's kind of crazy thinking now about Here Be Lions and the journey of HopeUC, and how really our heart has always been to be a house, to be a home, to be a community, and to also be a hospital. Both sides. Those who have maybe even opposed each other, that have been hurt, that have been maybe injured, that God is saying to us, He's like, it's your time now to pull them in. Remember, Jesus said, the Spirit of the Lord is on me to preach good news to the poor, to bind up the brokenhearted, and to set the captives free. And that's who we are. That's what we want to do. And so now God is saying, I want to give you the place to do it. And so this house is not just by itself. They built an event barn on this property that holds about 400 people, which is perfect for us. It also has a couple other buildings that can be used for different things. And then it has almost 40 acres of agricultural land where we could do trails, and we could do gardens, we could do community things, we could do all kinds of stuff. And so we knew when we stepped on the land, there's something special about what God is doing, what He's done here in the past, in the history, and what He's wanting to do for our future in Nashville. And so we started just asking the Lord, what do you want to do? And really the story that He pointed to is, remember when I sent my people and I said, I'm going to give you a promised land. And the first thing they did was they sent out 12 spies. And they looked at the land and they said, it is amazing. There's these huge grapes. The land is powerful, but there's also powerful giants on the land. And sometimes I think we think the promise comes without a fight. But here it is, God is saying, no, it doesn't come without a fight, but it comes with partnership now. You don't have to fight alone. And we feel like God is saying to us, you don't have to fight alone. You don't have to carry this by yourself. I've given you people who have sown seeds into you for years, and they're seeing a harvest, and you are now seeing a harvest. And now he's asking us once again, what are you willing to sow? It's a huge risk for us. It's not something we have to do. We can keep on traveling. We love being with you. Those of you who are watching from different states, we love traveling. We love being with you. But God is saying, you can keep on doing that, but I want to create a place here. I want to create a local place where you draw community, where you pull each other in, and it becomes a house and a hospital. I want to pull them together. And there are people out there that will see it when we're done with it and go, oh, that's amazing. I'd love to come and be a part of it. But some of you see it ahead of time. Some of you have actually already, without even knowing, have blessed us over the past few weeks and sent in money and said, whatever you're doing, I want to be a part of. And I believe God is now saying, open up the doors for other people to partner with you in this. This is not your weight to carry, and it's not just your team's weight to carry. This is something that God is wanting to see other people who partner with us in this. And so we wanted you to be aware of what God is doing in our ministry. We're so excited that we get to do it with you. And we're asking you now, would you take a look at the land? Would you see what God is doing in it? And we're going to be coming up with more stuff and talking about more. But I know some of you need to financially support this. You know, we have about 30 days to do due diligence, which means we'll make sure the property will fully work for us. But then we also have that same 30 days to come up with the down payment. And it's a huge down payment. It's more than we ever imagined that we would ever think about even coming up with in 30 days. But we've seen the miraculous hand of God through our entire ministry. And when God asks you to do something, then God always provides. And how does he provide? He provides through partnership. He provides through people. And so we want to invite you, look at this, watch this video, check this stuff out. God is doing amazing things. We're so excited that he's continuing to do it with us, with you involved. We're looking forward to still streaming these from Homestead Manor. We're looking forward to even putting a coffee shop in there where some of you can come in and visit with us, and making it a place that we use through the week instead of just for a couple services or a couple hours on a weekend. We hope that we're going to get to do this with you. So at the very end of this, there's going to be something that comes up that gives you information on how you can best join us in this. So I just want to encourage you today. I know there's a lot of things going on in the world, but as God continues to lay promises in front of us, let's pursue the promised land, and let's not be afraid of the giants. Let's take them together.